Hi, I'm Tanner with Transwest Truck Trailer RV here in Frederick. Today's kind of a special day because for the first time in a while we're videoing a trailer that's not actually sold. This is a 2022 Logan Coach Bullseye. It's a 3-horse bumper pull. The cool thing is while we're walking around this, if you maybe think you like a silver one with some aluminum wheels, I got another one sitting here that's not sold as well. So keep that in mind while we're going through this video. But we'll just kind of walk around this trailer and show you guys what it's all about. Up here at the front, it is just a standard 2 5/16 ball. We do have this 2,000-pound Pro Series jack, as well as your safety chains and your breakaway brakes. The cool thing I like that Logan kind of does that you'll notice as we walk around this whole trailer is you'll notice that steel frame underneath this, as well as pretty much any exposed steel on this trailer or anything that touch, rub, chip, is going to be Vortex lined with this black Vortex lining. What that does, it just protects that metal underneath there. That way this Rhino lining, Vortex lining starts chipping away before your metal starts chipping away, and again just kind of prevents that rust and corrosion on this trailer. Here the tack room of this trailer is pretty standard Logan stuff. We do have your 4-tier swing out saddle rack. Right now it only has 3 posts in here. You can add a fourth if you want, or if you need a little more room, you can situate and adjust these to these 4 holes, however you guys see fit. If for some reason you guys wanted to adjust this post where it swung a little closer to the door or a little further out into this doorway, you can adjust these posts right here with these nuts and kind of situate these trailers how you kind of want them. This does run on a gas piston as well, very similar to a lot of trailers you see on the market. You kind of start pulling it out from this inside position, and once you get it kind of past that 50 point, it does kind of pull itself out, and you don't really have to worry about hanging on to it. Same thing when you're pushing it back in, you get it past that 50 point and let it go, and it'll pull itself and hold itself over to that wall while it's traveling. That's the really important thing about that piston. It's not just helping you pull that in and push it in, but it's holding that tight against that wall over there so it's not moving around and flinging your saddles around while you're traveling. The brush tray on this trailer, when we order Logan trailers, you can do kind of one of 2 things. You can either go with a brush tray or a door organizer. We got a brush tray on this trailer. The reason I like it is it comes with this marine grade carpet that's an insert into this brush tray. So it's really easy that if you get something leak or explode on a cold night, you can just come power wash this tray out and it'll drain out of the corners. You put your little mat back in there and it's pretty much like new. On top of that marine grade carpet we got in there, it's also on the floor in here, which is really awesome because I mean, we get these trailers in and we just power wash them to clean them. So you guys at home, if you get a pretty nasty front tack, start building up some dust or just needs, a nice spring cleaning, you can power wash the whole inside of this trailer out, let it air dry, and that carpet's not going to mold, it's not going to mildew or anything like that. It's going to stay really nice for you guys. Here's your blanket rack on this trailer. It does swing out, so you can easily pull your blanket straight out that door, saddle your horse right here, whatever you need to do. I like it that they position it the way they do is because when you lock this over, it is pinching your blankets off against that wall. That way your blankets aren't moving, they're not sliding. We get some pretty bad roads here in Colorado for anyone that travels here, and a lot of times you get where you're going and your saddles and blankets are laying on the ground. With this setup, it's really going to prevent that from happening. And again, it just makes it so easy to be able to swing your saddle rack out, position those blanket racks, and saddle your horse right here where I'm standing. Above these blanket bars, we do have your row of bridle hooks all the way down the roof line. Cool thing I like about it is, again, that carpet is behind those bridle hooks. A lot of times you're going to have, again, on these rough roads, your bridles, your headstalls, your conchos and stuff like that are going to have a tendency to scratch up whatever they're sitting on. So by carpeting that, again, we're just preventing this trailer from getting any dents, dings, or anything like that we could have prevented otherwise. And on top of that, anything that's not carpeted, pretty much, like I said, is going to be Vortex lined, again, just to protect this trailer. That way, if you do have a concho scraper, scrape this wall or something, it's just scraping the surface of that Vortex. You're not scraping your steel or your aluminum sheets and making this trailer look like it's been dinged up. I'll leave that in for you. Over here in this corner, we do have a 35-gallon water tank in this trailer. It's really important to kind of always have water with you. Some people will just stop, get water at gas stations. It's getting harder and harder to find gas stations that actually have hydrants they'll let you use to water your horses, and furthermore, it's getting really hard to pull into a gas station, unload horses, get water, and not have everyone look out for you. It seems like everyone's in a hurry these days. They're not watching out for you, watching out for your horses. So it makes it real easy to be able to pull over on the side of the road, away from people at the gas station, stuff like that, and just water your horses with the water from home. Sometimes horses, they'll be a little picky when they're drinking water, so they won't like to drink water from different places or water that they're not accustomed to. So it really helps being able to have this water with you coming from your home or where you live. Always have that option to be able to water your horse in case you need it. We do also have a spare tire here located in your front tack. It is a matching tire to the rest of the tires on this trailer. It is not a donut or anything like that. You will see it is also a matching steel wheel to the wheels we have on this trailer. So you get a flat, you get a blowout, you pop that tire and wheel on, you change the hubcap out, and you are rolling looking the exact same you did before you had your issue. Here on the tail side of this trailer, it's kind of standard as well. We do have your 3 tie rings. Above those tie rings, you'll see there is a LED spotlight, as well as your big 3 sliding type windows. It's real awesome to have these bigger windows on your tail side like this, especially when you don't have the ability to do drop downs, because you can open these windows up and you get just constant airflow over your horses while you're traveling. And then if you get those cool springs, cool falls where your temperature's kind of right there in that zone to where you don't really need all your windows open, but you do need some open for airflow, you can always just slide 1 open, slide 2 open, and really control your temperature in there for your horses. Down here, again, it's going to be the matching wheel and rim to the tire that you see in that front tack. These are 3,500 pound Dexter rubber torsion axles. So again, like I said, you get a flat, you get anything happen, you pop this one off, pop that tire on there, pop your hub cover on, and you're looking the exact same, and you're driving on a quality tire, not just a donut or a little repair spare. Coming around the load side of this trailer, the first thing you see is all this darkness. You got this dark wall right here on your door, you got a dark door over there, and you can see all the dark inside this trailer. What that is, again, is that vortex lining I always talk about. I think it's a super cool product Logan uses, this vortex lining, and you'll see they use it pretty much anywhere that can get dented, dinged, scraped, have a horse paw, anywhere that has the ability to pretty much get torn up is going to have this lining on there, which I think is super cool. They just take that extra step to protect this trailer for you guys. On top of that, the floor in this trailer, it is a wood floor, and again, you will see that it is vortex lined as well, just like everything else on this trailer. I mean, a wood floor in itself, a treated wood floor, is going to last for years and years and years. You're not going to have to worry about it corroding with urine, water, anything like that. And on top of that, you vortex line it, so you're just kind of adding to that sustainability of the floor in this trailer. Up inside the trailer, it's kind of standard. What we see in these 3 horses is this big glass telescoping divider. The reason we do this big telescoping divider that you see right here is because you'll notice that if you did want to drive with these over here latched to this wall, you're not going to be able to shut that door while you're traveling. So by making it a telescope, and it gives you the ability to slide that in, lock it over in place, and you can put ATVs, UTVs, side-by-sides in here, whatever you need to do, and have this locked securely over on this wall. And it's really simple to pull back out, latches into place, and then you're hauling horses again. It's really cool. Logan does really simple features, just kind of like that telescoping, like their little easy latch right here. They just make this trailer super easy and super efficient to use. You can just slam these gates, and again, you can open them with just 1 finger. It's a super simple system Logan uses, and it's super awesome and convenient for you guys. Both of the dividers in Bullseye models, or if you have a 2-horse, the 1 divider, they're all going to come standard padded, which I think is a super awesome feature that they just include. A lot of times horse trailer companies, the padding will be an additional option, but in this Bullseye model specifically of a Logan trailer, you will get padded dividers as just a standard feature. So again, I said you could latch them over here. They are latched right now. You could travel just like that if you needed to haul something in here or something like that. Moving down here again, vortex lining all the way over this trailer. Pretty much your whole back walls and all your supports that are exposed will be vortex lined. You do have air vents, 2-way air vents in each stall of this trailer, so you have 3 in this trailer. If you have a 2-horse, you'll have 2. What they do is they either pull air into this trailer or they pull air out. So you can position them to where they're pulling air in the front and pulling it over the back. That way, again, you're getting that consistent, cool, clean air flowing over the backs of your horses, keeping them cool off on a hot summer day. Here on your tail wall, we do have your sliding type bus windows. They are jail barred. That way it can kind of help prevent a horse sticking a tail head through there. Again, just little things here and there to help protect your windows, your paint, your doors, your trim, your stuff like that. Just these little features might seem like not enough, but it could, veer off a tailhead and keep your window screen looking nice. Up here we do have your 3 LED lights, 1 for each stall. Then we're going to put out plenty enough light to be able to see what your horses are doing here. Again, if you did need to stop and check on your horses and water them, late night, early morning, you're on the side of the highway, this is going to give you plenty of light to be able to check on your horses either through your front drops or through your tail side windows. here on the back, again, you'll notice we do have our LED spot up here just so you do get enough light while you're loading them to be able to not get in a bind, get ran over by your horses, give your horses to be able to see what they're doing when they're jumping up into this trailer. You just have your brake lights and also your license plate up there as well. Coming around the head side of this trailer, again, it's pretty cool stuff Logan does with their windows. I'll go over them here in a second. Above these windows, we do just have your spotlight. Again, if you were saddling over here, needed to drop these windows and check on your horses, you do have the ability to have as much light as you're going to need out here. Those flashy matching steel wheels with those nice aluminum simulator covers. But these windows are what's really cool about Logan trailers. They're super easy to use. I talk about them all the time. Typical windows, your latch is either going to be up here at the top that you're going to have to reach or over here at the side. And sometimes if you get a shorter person, they have a hard time reaching those latches. If they're a little sticky, you can't just get enough leverage on them. Logan made a latch system that covers the whole length of the door. It's pretty much if you can reach the bottom 3 inches of this door, you can just grab this latch and pull it straight towards the ground, and it folds down really simple. You can see it's a really stout, really easy to use window. Cool thing I like about it is they did the same thing for their jail bars. As long as you can reach anywhere on these jail bars, you pull your middle jail bar, that folds down as well. So again, it's super easy. If you're pulled over on the side of the highway, you need to check on your horses to drop both of those windows. You'll have enough light in there to see what you're doing, tie your horses, untie your horses. I always talk about tying and untying on these little 6'10" or 7.5 wide trailers. You can see how easy that window just works, just because it's super easy on one of these 6'10", 7.5 wides, because you have this running board right here. When I'm traveling, I like to load my horses first, shut them in the divider, just throw the halter over their neck. That way I'm not in there trying to tie them. They're not backing out, getting caught, rearing back and stuff like that and panicking. Throw the halter over their neck. When I load them, I will then come out to the outside of the trailer, climb up on my running board, tie them right here, check on them, make sure they're good to travel, and then I can really easily just close my windows back up. I think it's super cool to be able to have windows that function that easily. And on top of that, each one of these windows will also have just a little slider in them, which I think is super awesome. Again, we kind of talk about regulating airflow and temperature for your horses a little bit. So it kind of gives you a bunch of different options with those big bus windows on the back, your big drops, your big jail bars, and also these little sliding types, as well as your air vents on the roof. So you guys are gonna have plenty of options on how to cool your horses efficiently. And however you guys want to do that, it's up to you. It's a little bit of hit and miss, preference to you guys, what you guys kind of want to do to cool those horses off. But again, this trailer is available. It's one of the very few that I have available. I got a silver one just like this with some aluminum wheels, so if that's something you guys are interested in. But if you are interested in this trailer, the stock number for this unit is 5N210269. Again, it is a 22 Logan Coach Bullseye 3-horse bumper pull. I got 2 of them sitting here. If you're interested in those, go ahead and give me a call here at Transwest in Frederick. Phone number is 303-684-3409. If you want to stay tuned into these videos, Marlon, our truck salesman, is going to go over a really cool Silverado 1500 after this video. But yeah, give us a call, talk to us about our inventory. We will find you guys something. Thanks for tuning in.